welcome to the AAA 250, I think it is, at Auto Club here in California. Yes. For the Shell Series, for the 5th race of the Shell Pennzoil Series, and I'm joined by Monster and Legends and Connor as Can relate. Um. So, anyways, looks like it's the 4 of Josh starting on pole. We have 80 laps in this race, and I feel like this one's gonna go by quicker than the truck race last night, as there were many cautions in this race, and we might get the same amount in this race. So, let's go through the starting lineup. On the pole, you have the 4 of Josh in the Pepsi Ford and the 20 of Loading with his best starting spot to date to his outside. Monster.
Well, we have rookie Hamlin fan driving the FedEx number 91, and on his outside will be the 29 of Mark.
Then behind them is Savage Toy Show in the 52 Screaming Sicilian Pizza Ford, and to his outside is Zach once again in the 23 Jordan Toyota.
Sandy Messi in the Skittles number 5 machine, and on his outside, Zach's teammate Burn It Down in the Tame the Beast Toyota Supra.
Then you have last week's winner at Kansas, Xavier in the 0, and to his outside, Giuseppe in the 74.
Next row, we have Monster in the 63 Catch the Fire Chevrolet, and on his outside, the Daytona winner Chase Clyde in the 94 Logitech Chevy.
Then behind them is Matthew Hill, suspended for the Cup race, but allowed to race in Shell. He starts behind the 63 in the number 90 American Airlines Ford, and to his outside is the 78 of Quad Kid Boy.
Latvia Menace in the 26 hasn't had the best start to the season, to my understanding at least. He's looking to get a decent result today. And on his outside, Shirksfan in the number 99.
And the 84 of Patrick Miller in the Camping World Chevy, and then to his outside is the 44 of Hector Daniel, the Snickers Ford.
And next up we have Sean Hart in the Six Flags Toyota Supra for Shirksfan Racing. And on his outside in the Shoe Dock Chevy, it's Zebel in the 07.
Oh, a little bit of skill issue on my part there. Going back. Oh, there we go. Then behind them is the 8 of Super Destroyer in the Lucas Oil Ford, and his outside is the 95 of Warrior Cat.
Next up, defending Shell champ Max Molina in the Daft Punk Ford for Texas Motorsports, and on his outside, King Barnabas in the 97.
And the 24 of Pavo just behind them in the Cinemark Chevy. And then to his outside is Dudes Castro Neves in the Sargento Toyota Supra.
The Quadruped in the 36 Can-Am Toyota Supra, and on his outside will be the 76 of Pendray McHarrold.
Then Ottercat is the 14, and Lucky Noko is the 00. 2 4s there.
Sasser Prost in the 33 New York Rangers Ford, and Kyle 30HX in the Valvoline Ford on his outside.
Then you have another Ford behind them, the 60 of Nico in the Nutri Chomps Ford, and then Braden in the 55 Firestone Chevy to his outside.
Next row we have the 54 rookie Neon Rider, and on his outside, inaugural Shell champion Byron Fan.
Then behind them is the 98 of Connor Hahn in the Knox Gooners Ford, and Torak to his outside in the Devotion Nutrition Ford.
Second to last row we have Craig Popgris in the Bubble One Chevrolet, and on his outside we have last NASCAR fan in the Jerry's Enterprises Toyota.
Then rounding it out will be the 67 of Austin Plays and the 35 of NASCAR Fanatic.
So, fourth race? Fourth or fifth, I think, right? Fifth, okay. So, 5 races into the Shell Series season. Currently, your points leader going into this race actually is unknown.
Yeah, because I still gotta post those. Points will be uploaded on Sunday. Don't worry.
Yeah, but at least from the last set of points we had, Lucky Noko and Giuseppe were tied for the points lead, which is 2 races ago.
Yep, and I'll be right back, so you can take it away.
Alright. And Josh, currently sitting on the front row, pole sitter. I gotta see what his best finish was, because I know he's got off to a rocky start this season. Hold on. Josh's best finish looks to be a 25th at Rockingham. So really, a good turnaround for him, starting on the pole here today. And there you see loading on his outside in the 20 car for 5 Hour Energy Racing. I believe loading is yet to win in Shell. I gotta look at those as well. But we're rounding turn 4, ready to get the green flag.
I believe you're right on that. Come out of 4. It's going to be Josh on the inside and loading on the outside. A Ford and a Chevy on the front row. We come to the restart zone. Green flag in the air. We're racing at Auto Club. And what a start
to the lead.
there.
And they see Santi Messi going 3 wide already in the middle of the pack. Hamlin fan trying to get second. Loading as all this chaos amidst behind the leader. Oh.
My fault. We're good.
And it's all good.
There, ladies and gentlemen, is Hamlin fan now going for second on the 20.
Looks like 3 4 wide almost in a turn out of turn 4 there. They get that sorted out.
Josh is going to lead the first lap.
I'm going to say Hamlin fan and Wolf Motorsports have yet to have gotten a win in the show. Have yet to have had a win in the show series. Hamlin fan came close at, I believe, Atlanta.
I believe so. Another thing I want to point out, actually, Josh, I don't think he's ever had a good race with Matt Kenseth Racing, especially in trucks last season. Really, it seems like bad luck between the two sides, but Josh is starting out really strong already, leading 2 of the 80 laps, as they're still side by side behind.
Yep, and you saw these guys are going to be shuffling out a ton. You're going to see that at Auto Club. There's so much space on this racetrack. You're going to see 4, maybe even 5 wide in some cases.
Yep. We saw in the truck race. We saw a hint of 6 wide action as well in the truck race.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they made that work to this day, but yeah.
Still side by side for second between the 91 and the 20.
Yep, 2 by 2 for those 2 rows, about 2-3 rows, and it's a dogfight behind.
3, 4, maybe even 5 wide racing in the middle of the pack.
Oh wow, almost contact there. Almost 5 wide.
Trix ran into Clyde, almost. And Clyde, I think, is going to go into the wall.
Oh, no, nope. He just barely kept it out of the wall.
They're 5 wide, though. Oh, now back to 4.
I'm not sure how Chase Clyde kept it out of the wall there.
Trix almost ran him up the racetrack. Would have been very risky.
For sure. Now they're about a 5 wide. If Craig Popkers takes a spot, he's going to go just in front of Lucky there, as they're still shuffling out behind, and looks like Josh still has the lead, but Loading has cleared Hamlin fan, and is now going to the inside of the lead.
Can Loading get that inside line to work in his favor? Look at Zach running Savage up the racetrack.
Way up the racetrack.
I think we got a caution.
Oh yeah, caution's out. Looks like the 00 and the 46 are in the wall. We were just talking about them, and Chase Clyde is also involved.
That's huge for Lucky Noko. He was tied for the points lead, at least for the points that we know. And looks like this is going to set him back a bit.
Yep, and we were just looking at Chase Clyde and Craig Popkers and Lucky, how they were racing so aggressive back there, and stuff went wrong. Let's see what happened. Do you think someone maybe cleared themselves?
Oh no,
the
7.
Someone got into the oh wow, yeah, someone got into the 46. It looks like the 67 maybe.
Oh yeah, for some reason I thought that was the 7, but
No, it was a 7 actually. It was a 7. The 7 of Kyle looks to have gotten into the 46. Looks like he.
Yeah, it looks like he just came up.
Yeah, it looks like he might have misjudged the amount of space he had because he thought Kid Boy was gonna go 4 wide there, and unfortunately hooked the 46 and took out a few more cars with him. And only lap 5 in the race. That's just so unfortunate to be taken out this early. And you see hard to the wall goes the 46 and the 94. And then you see the 00 and the 67 just nowhere to go.
See the 55 and the 44 scooting on by.
Barely. Good avoidances by those two. We'll ride on board the 94, who was just an innocent bystander in this crash.
We saw you had that close call with Trixpan already, but fortunately you're gonna get snake bit one of these times. Shuffling back.
And we know Kyle's had a few controversies in the about last season in the Shell Series.
And even a couple seasons ago, season 2 I believe it was.
Season 2. They see Craig Popkers just goes in the wall, just absolutely nothing that these drivers can do to prevent that.
Looks like loading led them back to the yellow, so it looks like he'll be our leader.
Yep, he did take away. He did take the lead away from the 4 of Josh, and now Josh is second. Hamlin Fan is back to third.
Santi Massey fourth, and Monster rounding out your top 5 at the moment of caution.
Looks like the 46 has retired from the race.
So waiting on the 00 67, what they're gonna do. 94 too.
The 00 is also out. 94 it looks like has stayed out under the caution, but he might pit this time. 67 is already on pit road, getting damage repaired to his target Ford, as it looks like all the leaders are coming down to pit road.
Yep. 67.
Continued.
See what these drivers decide to do.
Alright, gentlemen, I might not have stayed for a huge amount of laps, but my dad's ready. It's my time to go and do laundry, so I'll see y'all later.
See you.
Talk to you later, Connor.
Have a good one.
The pit stop's underway here.
Yep.
Oh, Josh almost got in the back of loading right there.
Yep, these drivers are in the first 2 pit boxes, so that's not out of the normal. Although collisions are disabled on pit road.
As Santi Messi's already out of his box, so is loading.
Yeah, loading took 2 tires, so did Santi Messi and others. Josh is going to take 4 tires and lose tons of spots.
But remember, 4 fresh tires can make all the difference here.
As he runs over the official.
Don't know if that'll be reviewed or not, totally.
My condolences to the official there. As you see, Chase Clyde, he's going to get the damage repaired to his 94 car as he is back out on track.
So it's only looking like Lucky Noko and Craig Popkris are the only 2 done for the day. As now everything's kind of shuffled up with pit cycles this early.
Yep, now the new top 5 is loading Santi Messi, Monster, Mark, and Byrne. And then the rest of the top 10 is his teammate Zach in 6th, just behind Byrne. Xavier, last week's winner, Josh, Hamlin Fan, and the Pavo. As next time around, we'll be going green.
Lap 9.
Should be really fun.
Just loading, leading in his hometown here at Auto Club Speedway. He's gonna be racing here in the Cup Series tomorrow night, or well, tomorrow I should say.
Yep.
As he's still chugging along in the rookie campaign for him.
Indeed, it's gonna be fun to see what he can do.
Bentley sitting top 20 in the standings. Pretty good, solid start to the season for him. Obviously, doing pretty good down here in the lower series. He won the finale in trucks last season. He's still looking for that first shell win, however.
Indeed,
as well. Oh,
sorry.
I was gonna say as well as Santi Messi, who's behind him in second.
Yep. Santi Messi being Loading's ex-teammate. Actually, was he Loading's teammate last season? Because now Loading's
No, he
driving for
wasn't.
Kenyon. Okay, but
No,
Loading
Loading's
did
always been
drive.
driving for Kenyon.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Well, Loading did drive for our Motorsports in the Truck Series last season, so he was there in some capacity. But now he's in the Cup Series, driving for Outlaw Mark Enterprises, and in the Shell Series, driving for 5RG Racing.
And it looks like these two Chevrolets are going to lead us back to the green.
Yep. Top two took 2 tires. Let's see how that compares with the rest of the field, who took 4. Green flag.
Josh, you see back in 8th, he's an obvious driver who took 4 tires. We'll see what he can do on this restart.
Looks like the outside got rolling better than the inside, and now Santi Messi has the nose ahead, but can he clear the 20 off of turn 2?
He's already gone 4 wide behind.
Bird's gonna get down right there. There's still 4 wide. That's Josh in the middle of it. Pavo, Hamlin fan. Hamlin fan also took 4 tires on the last stop.
There's Matthew Hill in the 90 up here as well.
Oh, they may go 5 wide. Mark way up the racetrack. Quadruped also down there.
Yeah, they're 5 wide now.
They got to get this sorted out. Mark's got to back out here.
He might
like
get behind the 36.
Yep,
oh, that's really close.
Barely get behind the 36 there.
That was really close, it looked like, between the 98 and the 36. Oh, Quadruped.
He's in the wall.
He gets off the wall.
Stay out of harm's way.
That was really tense there. Is the 63 now going to go for second on Santi Messi?
Yep.
They're going to go for the lead.
Here goes Monster. Yeah, he tried to go for the lead, but Loading shut the door.
And Hamlin fan might take it 3 wide right here.
Yeah, Loading's going to clear the field with a push from Santi Messi there. Oh, contact and a spin behind. Big crash. Looks like, not sure who's involved in that. 52, we got a car on the side. That's last NASCAR fan.
3 of the TFR cars involved, I believe.
Yup, Super Destroyer also blown up. Not sure if that was a separate issue with his engine there. Max Molina destroyed the 65, as looks like Loading comes off of turn 4 and will lead us back to the caution once again. Wow. You see Latvia Menace also, huge damage to the 26. Man. Only 12 laps in and already 2 cautions. Let's see what happened. Looks like, was it Molina that made contact with King Barbas? Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
Molina made contact with King Barbas. Oh, wow. Last NASCAR fan into the catch fence. Oh, my goodness. Barbas flies into the air. And so does last NASCAR fan. Wow, that was massive. And he kept going after that. Let's take a better angle of it. Oh my goodness.
Time is, man.
That is huge.
And Max Molina ends up on the hood of Dudes Castroneves.
And last NASCAR fan was into the catch fence with King Barbas flying in the air. And he sticks the landing. Wow, yeah, Trix fan must have had a front row seat for that incident. Wow. He went underneath the 97.
Wow.
He actually went underneath the 97. He got slowed down to but he avoided it. Let's watch you on board. Wow. That is crazy.
You can see.
Yeah.
I think he might have got a part in it here if you look at it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
that is.
He just blows up.
I think Super Destroyer may have had Super Destroyer had contact with another car. That's why his engine went out. But look at this.
Molina. Right underneath the 97.
This is unbelievable. And he nearly makes contact with the 97, but barely by inches goes by. And you got to feel for King Barnabas because he also wrecked in the truck race last night. To his wrongdoing, but obviously not the start to the weekend he like. Look at this! Oh my goodness. That might be
something like that.
That might be the wildest ride of the year. I don't think I've seen much like that. He just gets launched in the air, goes higher than the catch fence, I believe, and he's gonna land it just in front of Truex fan. And you see others just getting caught up in this mess with nowhere to go. Max Molina's on top of Deuce Castroneves there. Pause. And we're on board with last NASCAR fan here.
He also had quite the experience.
Oh wow!
Ooh. Wow.
Big hits there.
Yeah,
That was crazy. I feel like we gotta get more on board to that. That was insane. I don't think I've seen much like that.
We got one from Max Molina here. I think.
We'll get that from his rear onboard camera, cause oh, yeah, that was absolutely massive here. He actually ends up on his side.
Castroneves' his hood.
Yep. But I want to get an onboard from someone who made it through this crash, like Truex fan, and see if they had a really really good seat for that. Oh wow, Connor Hahn definitely did, but he was involved in the crash.
Yeah, actually, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, and you can just see that after Quad Kid Boy's on there, on board there, the chaos just ensues behind him. And this 97 is still going after that. Wow.
He's still going.
He really took the phrase "Don't take me out, coach. I can still race," like quite literally.
And these guys are insane. It's Barnabas, man.
Yeah, the 26 is out of the race. So is the 8. Those are the official DNFs so far.
Yeah, the 26 and the 8. We might have some pit stops here.
Yep, looks like we will. Kyle's gonna be one of the drivers to stay out. So is his teammate Torak.
And Quad Kid Boy as well, staying out.
Yep, Quad Kid Boy barely got through that accident, and he stays out on the racetrack, trying to get some track position here. Looks like the 90 of Matthew Hill also stayed out, so he will take the lead. But the rest of the field comes on a pit road.
Matthew Hill's only race of the weekend, as we mentioned during pre-race. Super Destroyer, who unfortunately is out of this race, will be subbing in for Matt tomorrow in the Cup race. And Warrior Cat's going to win the race off pit road, followed by Burn.
I think those drivers might have taken fuel only. Then Fnatic on the 35 will be 3rd, and Santi Messi 4th, Pendray 5th off pit road. But wow, what a wreck. I don't know if I've seen anything like that.
I never seen any car going to catch fence at here Auto Club. Like the impact between them just made it like so hard.
Yeah, and also the 97 just absolutely getting. I don't think I've seen a car get launched off another car and then almost do a pirouette in the air and land it.
And kept it going. That's just crazy.
You don't see that every day. And it looks like he's gonna continue the race. If he might be still on pit road. Actually.
Still.
Yeah, he's actually on the track right now.
Is Castroneves still going?
Yep. Looks like actually, yeah. You Legends, you said that he didn't have any damage, but he does have damage. Big damage to the back end.
Okay.
Yeah, you see the massive dent there.
I think Molina's probably going to be done. If not, he's pretty much done for the race anyway, with that damage he has.
And I think he might have, yes, he's out of the race. Officially.
So lap 14, it's Matthew Hill now out front in the 90.
And if we do get another caution, about 5 laps, after the restart, then we will go single file. And hopefully, and I feel like it's going to be interesting when we get a green flag run to see how much these guys lose on their tires and also the pit strategy.
Been halfway there, and these guys are tearing up their cars.
Yeah. We still have about, I don't know, what, 25 laps to go until the halfway? 27. But once they hit the line, it'll be 26.
So, top 3 are all Fords, and you get the Toyota and the Chevrolet. Warrior Cat, the first of many cars to come down pit road.
This restart's going to be interesting since those 4 stayed out, and, like, I think 5th on back. 5th to, like, maybe 10th took no tires, and then the rest took, like, 4.
Well, I think the 95 took fuel only on that stop, and then the rest of the guys took tires, but here we go. We'll see how much of a difference that makes.
Hill and Kyle lead us to the green again.
Green flag, once again.
And Warrior Cat already trying to make a move, but Kyle jumps out of the field, leaving a big gap.
Matthew and Quad got a really bad restart right there. Kyle's going to be clear out into the lead, maybe by even a car length.
Caused one of those incidents, and now he's up at the front.
Yep, now they're back to 2 wide. Looks like it's more calm than the first 2 restarts.
On the bumper of Kyle.
Yep, we'll see how these guys who took tires do. And now here comes a 95 trying to take second away, but he has no help on the bottom, and it's all Fords just flying past him on the top. See 4 wide back there. Contact with loading, and Pennzoil almost up the track.
No. Look at Josh working through the middle, going by Byron Finn there.
He just went past about 2 rows of 4 wide there.
Oh, Frost just almost looked like almost chopped his nose off. They might go 4 wide in the front here as well.
Yep, that's Monster, Santi Messi, Fnatic, and Quad, although Fnatic and Quad will pull away from that. As it's now with Matthew Hill and Kyle side by side for the lead.
I think Matthew Hill's going to have the edge coming out of turn number 2.
Yep, but Kyle's going to have a big run and a push from Warrior Cat.
And Fnatic,
Warrior Cat's going to dive 3 wide.
Bold move from the 95. He's going to make it work.
Let's see. That middle line and outside is known to be multi-groove, so we'll see how that goes. Kyle looks to have the advantage. What does Monster do? He's going to set it 4 wide.
It's going to work on the straightaway especially.
Yeah, it's not going to work. None of those guys had help, and Monster just lost all of his momentum once he made that move.
Oh, he didn't know it.
4, almost 5 wide off the corner there.
Kyle had to let off big there.
Monster took the lead. Now Prost, where did Prost come from? He's going for the lead.
I'm not sure. Look at this 33. He might have taken tires on the last caution. That's really boosted his speed, and they were almost 5 wide for a second there.
Josh, the pole sitter, moves back into 3rd.
This is crazy racing. Hopefully no one clears themselves right here. Oh, Santi Messi pushed on the track by Mark. He's going to keep it out of the wall.
Good job by Messi.
And Prost takes the lead.
Josh going to get 2nd here, it looks like. Look at Braden in the 55. He's looking to make a move as well.
Monster's still fighting for 2nd. He might have a bit of an advantage on that outside line. We've seen the outside line work here at Auto Club before.
You know, because Josh does have a pusher.
And now Braden is going to take it 3 wide.
We'll see how that works for the the 55, and it looks like it will work.
Monster up the track. He's gonna lose out. Josh is gonna, I think, clear this 55 here.
He does.
So through the middle goes the 4, and he gains 2 extra spots, and now back up to second.
Top 2 Fords, Chevrolets battle it out for third.
Yep, as they're 4 wide in the back of the pack. Monster with drafting help right there from the 4. He's gonna have the nose ahead of the 55 into the first turn. I don't know why I just had a
The 91. Look at Hamlin fan.
Yep. 91 also was at the front early on. He was running about second and third.
Yeah, now he's gonna try and get by the 63.
63's got to run, but will the 91 try and send it back to the inside? He's gonna go behind the 63 here.
Last week's winner. He's up here in 6th place in that Wisco Ford.
Yup, and now Josh is giving the 33 some pressure here.
See what Josh can do. Here he comes
move to the inside. I think the 33 is going to fight him here. He's going to use the outside. He's going to get a massive run off the corner.
Off is still right with him, though.
Still side by side. Where does Braden go?
Braden might try and take the inside if he's got it. No, he can't.
Oh, Monster way out of the groove.
Monster way up the racetrack. He's going to get a massive run on Hamlin fan, though. This is the battle for 4th, as they're still fighting it out for the lead. Braden looks to be pushing the 33 here.
Braden, I think, wants to make a move for himself, though, here eventually.
Prost up the racetrack once again. Josh is going to arc it low, but is Prost going to still be on the outside? He will be.
Yep, he's going to hang on to it.
He's going to have a big push from Braden here. Josh is at a huge disadvantage. I think Prost is going to go back to the lead.
Josh from yep, he's got him.
Prost slams the door shut on Josh.
Josh almost had it, just could not clear with that help that Prost had.
But he's still there.
I think the 4 is clear up top. He can get up there if he wants to. He's gonna try and go back to the inside for the lead here.
I think he might get him right here. Prost goes way wide.
And Josh takes the lead.
Back to the lead goes the 4. The 33 has a run.
Yeah, huge run by the 33 here. He got stuck with the 91 inside, and now that'll give the 4 clearance in the lead.
Look at that 55 trying to get a run going on the outside lane, trying to get by the 91.
Now the 91 once again, or the 33 actually, once again back to the bumper of the 4. What can he do? He's gonna look inside. Is he there?
Way wide. Yes, he is.
But now the 4 pulls back away. Yeah, that's 63. He has been sent up the racetrack a few times. Might need to make some adjustments to that car.
Look at Connor. I don't think we've seen him all day up near the front.
Yup. In these first 25 laps, nope. Braden's still battling a Hamlin fan for 3rd here.
And look at Pavel. He's going to try and make a move on his teammate with help from the 91.
Pavel might send it 3 wide. He's going to stay behind. They're 5 wide, almost out of turn 2.
This is chaos.
The 33 is back to the inside of the 4. Right on the corner panel, trying to side draft. Here we go, into turn 3. They're side by side. Braden slides up the racetrack. It's really tight. It's going to let Hamlin fan clear. And where will he go? He's going to send it 3 wide, maybe on the leaders. He does! Hamlin fan to the inside. They're 3 wide for the race lead. Dead even down the back stretch between these 3 drivers. 91 inside, 33 middle, 4 on the outside.
Look at Braden. He tried to make a move.
Josh has the high line. Prost still in the middle. Hamlin fan down low. Hamlin fan looks to clear Prost. And Josh has a huge run. He might get clear for the lead.
I think he does. They clear Prost at least.
Hamilton's not giving up yet. He's still fighting. He's still on the inside, but Josh has the advantage off of turn 2.
I might be wrong, but I think I see a lap car ahead.
Yeah, that's a 67.
That's the 91's teammate. What will he do?
Yep, Wolf Motorsports teammates right there. Will the 67 play defense for his teammate?
And help him get around the 4.
And they are closing up to him pretty fast.
Connor now going to try and force a 3 wide.
He does. That's for 3rd. He's going to get tight. He's going to slide up. Almost makes contact with the 24. Now, they're catching up to the 67. Looks like both the 4 and the 91 are going to go to the inside, but if you're on the outside, you might be at a big disadvantage here.
Oh, the 24.
Yep, the 67 holds up the 24. The 33 is going to go flying around the outside. And now the 24 is going to go to the outside.
Patrick Miller, though.
Patrick Miller's stuck in the middle.
He does. He gets underneath.
Oh! Wow! That was close. That was way too close.
Talk about close. Good grief.
Now Hamlin fan back to the bumper of the 4 of Josh. These two have been fighting for the lead all day in these first 30 laps.
This is kind of falling back to the hands of his boss / teammate Connor. Xavier's found himself in the top 5 as well.
And one thing I noticed, this entire top 6 is all Fords as the 91 goes back for the lead.
See, because the 4 might get a run off the corner.
He does, and he's gonna clear the 91 his futile attempt to regain the lead there.
Look at Xavier now going to the inside of Connor, or at least looking to.
Oh, he's gonna try. He's gonna send the 14 up the racetrack almost into his driver.
He moved from Xavier, but he's gonna make it work to the inside. Ross now.
Yep, Ross going for 2nd. Side by side, the 91 and the 33.
I say, remember, TMS won the truck race last night, looking to sweep the weekend here, possibly.
There's tons of Fords up here, so I think it's definitely possible. Like I said, the entire top 6 is Fords.
Remember, 2 of those Fords are TMS cars, Prost and Connor.
Now they're single file as they come to the front stretch. Prost is looking to get to the inside of the 91 here. Still single file. Connor takes a bigger arc into the corner.
On 60.
Yeah, 60 looks to go to the inside of the 0, but that's not going to work. Here goes Connor to the inside of his driver once again. Just right on the white line right there. But he has absolutely no help, and these guys are going to go flying past him.
Zeros well. Miko looking to make a move to the inside.
He's going to go with the 14, but now the 0's to his outside.
Yeah, the 0 is going to get a huge run right here. Probably going to get by him.
Yep. And Pavo now to the inside of the 60 as there's a battle for 2nd here.
Possibly the lead. Hamlin fans got the outside.
Oh, he's gonna get
yeah, it looks like it's right now. It's just really hard to pass on that inside once these tires wear down.
Hamlin fans got a run on the 4. What's he gonna do with it?
Is he gonna take it? No, he's gonna stay on the outside. I think I know what he's doing here. He's gonna try and get a bigger arc on the exit of the corner. He's gonna get a big run off of that. Will he go to the inside? He does.
I don't think it's gonna work. These tires.
Yep, tires getting very worn down. That might be rubbering in on the outside. And now also the 4 has help from the 33.
And possibly even the 14 if you can get up to him.
This might give Josh the lead back, but the 91 is still there. The 91's still trying to do everything he can as we're just approaching halfway. Next lap car ahead is the 97 to King Barnabas, but he's coming to pit road. I think we might see some guys trying to come to pit road now.
Here, I believe we got some right here.
The 4 is gonna stay out. The 33 and 91 are gonna come in, and so is the 55. He'll also follow.
Yeah, so these cycles are underway now.
35 and 99 look to have pitted before, and the 45 as well as the 45 and 52. Oh, 06 is on pit road. When do these guys come in?
We'll see what Josh decides to do. I'm not really sure what the strategy would be.
I think he might come down this time.
I think here comes everybody.
I believe they might want to start coming in.
Yep, here comes the rest of the field.
We'll
and
see,
Josh
though.
will lead him on a pit road.
Does everybody come in, or is it going to be a few?
So. Oh.
Nope. Those 3. Remember, they stayed under
yeah,
the
they stayed out under the one. Yeah, they stayed out under the caution.
So Kyle Torek and Quad may be playing some gambles. So is Matthew Hill.
Yep, the 91 is going to exit pit road. So is the 33 and the 55.
Remember, these 4 still have to pit. So we'll see how this cycles out for whoever the leader's going to be.
Looks like they're staying out still.
I mean,
actually, they're not even that slow. They actually might have taken tires before the rest of these guys.
They actually might have, and that actually might be the smartest strategy.
Yes, but they're gonna have older tires than the leaders once they catch up to them, because they probably already worn these tires down. Now there goes the 33. He's gonna go by the 4.
Which means Prost might cycle out to the lead, depending on what those other 3 cars decide to do.
Oh, can the 91?
91's gonna pass the 4.
Wow. I mean, the 4 is still
trying to warp the racetrack.
Some of these guys trying to get some heat into the tires still, getting off pit road.
Now we're gonna have to see the difference of the guys on the older tires versus the newer tires. And I think it's going to make a big difference as the 91 easily flies by the 90.
It looks like Prost would be the guy that cycles to the lead once the top 3 come in. If they do.
Oh, wow. This is some aggressive racing for the lead. They're 3 wide.
I don't think they're going to come in. I think they took way tires before the rest of the field, like a few laps before.
I mean, and you can even see the 33s, I think, starting to close in on these guys.
Well, yeah, they're going 3 wide battle for the lead,
so...
wide.
I mean, then again,
still 3 wide.
Prost does have fresher tires, too.
Yeah, I think Prost is, like, gaining a lot on these guys. Even if they weren't battling, he would be really closing in on them. He's running 36.5s, and these guys are running 37-second lap times. They're still 3 wide.
Ends it again.
Where does Prost go? He might take this 4 wide.
Oh, yeah, that major run.
Oh, no, he's going to push the 7.
Slower. Or the 21. Which one's he going to help more?
Looks like he's going to go behind the 21.
No. Johnny Benson Racing Cars. Never mind. There goes Torak. Look at Braden. He's joined this battle.
Yeah, these guys are holding up Professor Prost a lot, and this is helping Braden catch up to the to what's gonna be the leader.
So cycle right behind the 33. He's gonna try and get to the inside.
He's still got the 78 down low, so he can't do that. Now he can get to the inside of the 7, because he's clear.
The 33, yeah, the 33's got an open path. He wants to take it, and there he goes.
Now the 55's up top, and now we got the 97, the lap car. What will he do? These guys are going 3 wide once again.
Oh, Braden's behind. Oh, Braden has nowhere to go.
Yeah, unfortunately, Braden, nothing he can do.
Unless he sends it 3 wide in this group, but he does not.
And Prost goes by Barnabas.
So now Barnabas is a lap down. and in the free pass position if we get a caution.
We're just past halfway as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So the race is going to be official now, no matter what, whether it gets cut short or whatever.
Yep.
As now Braden is still trying to find a way around these guys.
Looks like Torak passed him, or no, never mind. Torak is one of those guys.
And now look at Connor. He's gonna start catching Braden because of all this madness.
Oh, Braden's gonna go to the inside of the Torak here. Torak's gonna split the middle in the lap car.
And Torak is hanging in front of the 55.
55 is gonna go by the 78 though, and he's gonna
Look at
try and go by
Connor.
the 21. Almost contact.
And now Connor on the bumper of the 55. What's he gonna do? I think he might go 3 wide.
It's definitely possible. He's got to run. No, he's gonna stay behind the 55. I think he just cares about getting these getting past these two that are on the older tires.
And then there's Kyle ahead of these guys. Hamilton and Josh now the next two to come along.
Yep. Josh is gonna go to the inside of Hamilton.
Josh maybe wants to use the 78 to slow the 91 down. Oh!
Braden goes by Kyle and almost contact there. Connor as well, making a risky move on the 7.
7, it looks like might have the better run on the straightaway.
Connor's gonna send it to the inside. He's not gonna let the 7 get in front of him.
3 all clear now of the 7, who's on older tires.
The 91 just flies by the 78 around the outside. Now he's gonna go to the inside of the 21. Look at Fnatic joining this battle.
Fnatic, oh yeah, Fnatic. I didn't know if he was on the lead lap or not, but I guess he is.
I mean, it's a pretty underfunded car, as you can tell, so I don't blame you there. And I think Josh has just become the biggest loser out of all this.
And to think Josh was one of those guys that I'd say, oh, Kyle.
Oh wow, that was close.
I think Kyle almost sent the 91 to the apron.
Well, the 91 made contact with the 7, and the 91 I think moved the 7 out of the way there.
I was not taking any of that from
now
the
here comes
7.
the 60 and the 0.
Yeah, Josh is definitely a big loser when you think that he had the pressure tires.
But also he's just struggling to get around this traffic.
And now the 14 is trying to reel back in the 33. TMS currently 1 and 2 here at Auto Club.
And they're coming up to the 67 again.
I see Braden in 3rd. Hamlin fan trying to reel in and join that party.
Can the 4 finally make the pass on the 78? No.
Miko and Xavier are there to put an end to it right here for Josh.
I think Josh might get a run on these two.
By the way, Connor's side by side with 33.
Oh, is he?
Battle for the lead.
Yeah, he is. Battle for the lead, heading down the backstretch.
2 teammates side by side.
Owner versus driver. Prost is not giving it up easily.
Connor has been hungry for a shell win for a while now. He's not gonna fight. He's not gonna give it up either.
I believe he's almost clear. The 33 is just barely there, but I think Connor's got the advantage and he's gonna be clear.
Braden, he's got to run.
Yep, now they battle for second. Prost is way up the racetrack, way out of the groove, as they're still jostling for position here.
It looks like Josh has finally cleared the traffic.
Yep, and now he's set way behind the leaders. Well, way more behind than he would have liked to be. Oh, almost contact with 60 and the 21. Now Braden to the inside of the 33 here. Now they approach the 98 next. Side by side for second here. Coming to 30 laps to go when they hit the line. Now this is a side-by-side battle. Pavo versus Josh. Now, Pavo trying to break into the top 5 and have a Chevy up there for the first time in a while this race.
Up there in third.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Never mind.
You're trying to put 2 Ard Motorsports entries into the top 5. If
oh,
you want to put it that way.
Looks like the 98 really held up the 33 here, and that gave the 14 a big gap.
And now look at Hamlin fan and Braden now on his bumper. And these 3 cars trying to catch up to the lead pack.
Yep. I think we've really gotten into our green flag run here.
We've definitely surpassed that, for sure.
Yep. And I think a caution would change absolutely everything here. And we've seen it happen during pit stops. We saw it happen in the vicious crash on the in turn 1 last night in the truck race.
Indeed. I believe that 3-car pack is catching the leaders, if I am not mistaken.
These guys are really shuffling for position here. Fnatic trying to get around the 7 of Kyle. So is Mark and Patrick Miller here.
Really, I'm honestly wondering if the 7, the 78, and the 21 aren't a good strategy, because the longer they stay out, and if we get another pit cycle, they could be in prime position to win this thing.
And also, they've been really good at defending against the leaders, so that's another point there.
Now you see those 3 cars trying to get by the 98. As these 4 currently battling for the win, at least by the looks of it.
Yep. 24 is going to get past the 98.
Now it's up to the 4 trying to get by his teammate.
I believe he's going to. And one big disadvantage for this 4 is that he's really he's not been good at getting around traffic.
I mean, I'm sure he would have preferred to be in clean air. I mean, had we gone green for that first half when he was leading, who knows what the outcome could have been.
For sure.
But
see, 3 more lap cars. I believe the leaders are catching them.
Yeah, Chase Clyde, Savage Toysha on somebody else.
Yep. But judging, that's Newscaster Neves you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But judging by the lap times of these leaders, I believe he might come to our next pit window soon.
We'll see. We're coming near 20 to go. Here comes Braden now, trying to get second.
Yep, 25 to go as they just hit the line. They're side by side for second here. That's Braden versus Professor Prost.
Hamlin fan right behind this battle.
No, they're still going to be side by side. Prost has the edge off of turn 4. And Connor has been pretty dominant for for a lot of this run now. Has a 3/10 lead on his driver in the 33.
Hamlin fan battle for 3rd place now. And I believe Pavo, Josh, and Miko are catching these guys. You can see them in the background.
Yeah, you can. I think they are. But I still think these guys are definitely going to come to pit road soon. Maybe in a couple laps.
The pit strategy is going to be very interesting to watch.
And these guys are all trying to make a move on each other, but looks like that inside is just not the lane you want to be in if you're trying to pass someone on a longer run. Braden's trying just right on the bumper of Professor Prost here. He looks to the inside. Is he going to get there? Yes. Now 33 is in the middle. This is going to allow Connor to pull away and allow the guys behind, those 3 cars, to catch up. Now Hamlin fan takes advantage of Braden's failed pass and goes to the inside of him. And now Josh battles Pavo for 5th.
What Josh can do now is these 3 are in the lead pack again.
Yep. Coming to 20 to go. Next time by.
And
this race has gone by really quickly.
Yep, we had those 2 incidents at the start, and then Billy's been clean ever since.
There's a 94 coming out of pit road. So I think this might be the sign of the next cycle here, and possibly the last in this race.
These drivers only got to go 20 more laps almost to the end, so you'd think they could probably go to the end from here, depending any yellows we get.
And I think the 55 is going to come down pit road. Yes, he is. So is this 33. Oh, wow. Josh almost got spun there. I think that was a really close call for Josh.
The 60 of Miko.
Oh, yeah. He did get tapped by the 60 of Miko. Big save there. But now I think the guys the 33 and the 55 will go by the 14 since they just undercutted him. But the question is, can they hold on to the lead? Because remember, the 14 will be on fresh tires. What are you gonna say?
Josh is in a pretty precarious position, but looks like that's all.
All 33 and the 55 side by side coming off pit road. I think the 55 is going to get the edge here and get ahead of the 33. He does.
That's huge.
Indeed, that's going to put the 55 ahead of the 33 when they you know, cycle out.
The 7, the 78, and the 21 as well, because they could have maybe undercutted the strategy.
Oh, Pavo, Josh almost made a collision coming on a pit road there. Both of them were trying to get ahead of each other. Now the 21 and the 78 are going to go by, but the 55 is right there.
Right now, Braden is in position to get his, I believe, 2nd Shell victory ever. His only win came back at the Brickyard last season, if I remember correctly.
I believe you may or may not be right, because I'm not sure.
I know Braden did win at the Brickyard. I don't remember if it was Shell or Trucks, but I'll check.
He won at the Brickyard and Shell.
Okay.
And now the 55 goes by the 78 and the 21, and will have the lead. I think the rest of the field has come on to pit road.
I believe you are correct. And is that Matthew Hill? Yeah, Matthew Hill's up here. Ross is going to try and fight through the traffic.
Yeah, now this is where Pross is a big disadvantage here. Now he has to cut through all this traffic. So is his teammate and team owner Connor. He has to get by the Matthew and Kyle and Quad Kid Boy and Torak.
They have Braden out in clean air for the time being, getting away.
Yeah, I think the chances of winning this race for Professor Pross might be becoming less and less if he can't get by this traffic here. He's going to get to the inside of the 7. Connor's going to send it 3 wide on him, maybe. I think he's there. He is. And almost contact with the 7. And now Connor's going to use the slower cars as a pick to go by the 33.
Now is he going to even be able to get by him? That's the question.
I believe so. 78's going to chop him, but now he gets set up the racetrack by Connor. Professor Prost is going to try and block the 7's run, but he's there. Third three's going to go flying by. It looks like the 55 has had passed the 52.
It appears so.
Professor Prost back to the outside of Connor. Trying to get the spot back, but he's got the 52 just in front.
And that ain't gonna help Connor's case with that exit out of 2.
But it's gonna help his case once the 33 gets held up by the 52 here.
This is all Braden wants to see behind him, if he can even see them in his mirror.
Yeah, because he is pulled away from the rest of the field. Now Prost can get down and get behind the 14. Now the 14 gets to the inside of the 21, and that'll be the last of the traffic they have to deal with. Maybe. Actually, no, there's more lap traffic, but last of the lead lap cars that was traffic.
Mm-hmm.
And now Professor Prost also gets by. Braden gets by the 67, putting him another lap down. And Shurix fan, do you think there's a likely chance that we'll get another caution?
Well, if you have the chances of a driver clearing themselves, or wrecking one another, or, well, a pit stop, death, probably not.
Well, I'm not sure if we'll. I think we're gonna go green. Well, I think we're these guys are good to the end on fuel as the 94 goes a lap down.
Mm-hmm.
And is now in the free
pass. It will take 11
position.
laps to go this time.
Indeed. But I think the 14, he's trying to close back in on this 55. As they have the two Truex Fan Racing cars of the 06 and the 19 up ahead. This might be a great view of how if the 14 is catching up to the 55, which I think he is. He just got a big run off of turn 2.
I mean, considering radioactive, I don't think the TFR cars are going to be doing the 14 any favors if they get a chance.
No. And especially since the 78 is right now in 6th. Oh, right there is an example as Deuce Castroneves did not make it easy for the 55 to go past.
Well,
now here comes the 14.
And there we go. Battle for the lead, folks. 10 laps to go.
Oh, 14 gonna try and set to the inside. The 55 slams the door shut. Coming to 9 laps to go. I believe Connor's going to have the faster car here. Remember, he does have fresher tires as he's going for the lead. Brady's going to try and fight it.
Braden's friend here, unless he goes way wide like that.
Oh, he's going to get a big run. Oh, Connor almost cleared himself.
No, he will not.
Can Brady cross him over in 3?
He's stuck on the outside.
No, he can't. Ross might have an opening, though.
Will Braden get a run down the front stretch? That's the question.
Yes, he will.
He does have a run.
He's getting a run.
He's going to go back to the inside.
Got the 19 up ahead.
The inside.
Connor goes way up the racetrack.
Does Connor have the advantage of being on the outside, though?
He does, and he's going to clear the 55.
Yes.
Ross is right there. What's he going to do? Is he going to make a move? on Braden.
He's staying behind him for now. But yeah, that was almost that was about to be a collision off of turn 2 when Connor, well, good awareness by Connor to realize that Braden was still there.
Next up, you see Sean Odd up ahead of these guys. Could he play a role in the finish?
And remember, he is related to Braden, so I mean, I'm not sure if that makes a difference, but
he's also the team owner, so I'm sure he'll do something.
Now the 55's back to the bumper of the 14. Where does he go?
Pick.
Oh, he's gonna pick to the inside.
Oh,
the 14 blocked him.
The door.
Now 33 might play defense. 33's gonna play defense for his team owner.
Yeah, Braden's gonna go by. He's got some dropped off the 14.
I think Prost is now trying to play defense as the 14 will continue to pull away.
Remember, NASCAR fan won the truck race. TMS trying to go 2 in a row. And hopefully sweep the weekend tomorrow if possible.
As we're going to have 5 laps to go once they hit the line. Braden's got to do everything he can to get back up to this 14.
55 does seem pretty fast. It's just he needs
Sean gave him a push there, but
let's see how much Braden can gain.
Braden did kind of pull out from the 33, so he's got. It's between him and Connor for the time being.
I think he's catching back up to this 14. This is not over yet, folks.
Oh, he is. It ain't over, buddy.
Tag Connor, hold him off.
Coming to 4 laps to go.
Run down the straightaway. He's got some draft.
And he's got a bit of a run.
I'm sure, but Braden, if I were him, I would not want the inside on a straightaway.
No.
Lapper up ahead, but I don't know
goes. Sorry.
I was gonna say there's a lapper up ahead, but I don't know if it'll play a role in the outcome.
King Barnabas. And what I was gonna say is that I think if you're the 55 where the 14 goes, you don't want to go there because you don't want to get in his dirty air. I believe I saw a car go to pit road. I might be mistaken about that. No. Oh, yeah, I was.
It's 55 for Connor now.
Yep. Yep. Once they hit the line, it'll be 2 more times around for him to win this race. But Braden is making up loads of time in 3 and 4.
Barnabas is gonna play a factor. Yeah, Barnabas is playing a factor. Here we go.
55.
Where does he go?
Will Barnabas no, he won't. Or
Connor goes low. No. Braden also follows.
They run the same line here.
97
so high he will not be a factor anymore.
It'll be a race to the finish from here. Nobody in the way.
And I believe
like Barnabas can gain a lot of time here in 3 and 4, but
yeah, Braden's strong suit is in 3 and 4 here.
Braden, not Barnabas.
White flag is waving. 1 more time around from Auto Club.
This would also be the TMS's 26th win as a team if Connor can bring it on home.
But he's got big pressure from the 55 now.
I'm sure Connor's lived up to the pressure. Can Braden get to him?
He's gonna have to make 1 final send in 3 and 4. If he can't pull it off, it's all over.
Yep, it's over.
He's gonna need to send it low.
1 last try for the 55, and he cannot make it work.
Out of turn number 4 to get TMS their 26th win in Fanta. Connor brings it home to win at Auto Club.
Wow, and I mean, Braden did everything he could there, and it just came up a little bit short, but great effort. But Connor comes home with the win. When was the last time he did win, Shell?
Never.
Really? So
Never.
this is his first win in the Shell Series.
In 4 seasons,
Wow.
but yeah.
And that means Texas Motorsports is 2 for 2 for the weekend so far.
Now the question is, can they sweep the weekend tomorrow?
Only time will tell.
Well, that'll do it for Auto Club. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow for the Well, that'll do it for Auto Club. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow for the